last night, someone mentioned that the Barracuda is going to replace the Challenger. And we're going to talk a little bit about the Challenger and the Barracuda. And there are kind of two theories out there as to what it is that's going to happen between these two. But first off, I just want to say that the Barracuda has been nothing but speculation. There has been no proof whatsoever that this thing is even coming back. The evidence that's out there at this point is that Dodge took out the trademark Barracuda along with the Angel. So those are really the only two pieces of evidence that people can work off of. There are a ton of bogus renderings out there, and let me tell you, I love renderings. I love talking about the future. It's just fun, just to stir up conversation, etc. But really, there's such a lack of evidence that support whether Dodge is going to actually, go down that route. A lot of companies take on trademarks or do a trademark in an effort to make sure that another company doesn't steal that trademark, or that name or whatever. So always keep that in mind, that just because a company takes out a trademark doesn't mean that they're going to do anything with it. So now that that's out of the way, that's the disclaimer. There's one theory that the Challenger will be replaced by the Barracuda. Now, the Barracuda is likely going to be another retro design, similar to the Challenger, but a lot of people are calling that the Barracuda is going to be, obviously styled differently. It's going to be a little bit smaller, and they're predicting that it would likely happen in the redesign. So instead of seeing the Charger or the Challenger in the redesign, you're going to have the Barracuda and the Charger. Now, the Charger, in my opinion, is not going anywhere. The reason why is because it fills a certain niche, a performance sedan, the men's sedan. The Challenger, on the other hand, is Dodge's, I guess, sports car. Even though it's a muscle car, it's their two-door performance kind of minded car. Even, that's just what it is. So a lot of people think that the Barracuda is going to replace that because the Barracuda is likely going to be two doors. Now, the other side of it is that the Barracuda will not replace the Challenger and will be complementing the Charger and the Challenger, which is what I think is actually going to happen. The Dodge no longer has a track-focused car. They got rid of the Dart. They got rid of the Viper. And so now you have these two performance-minded cars, the Challenger and the Charger, but you're missing out on the people that actually like to turn. So I think that they're going to make a lightweight, retro-designed Barracuda. And this is where, I start fitting in that twin turbo V6. I think that if they're going to go the Barracuda route and actually make a track focused car, it will not have a Hemi in it. It will have a high performance twin turbo V6 to keep the to keep the weight down in the car. And it would be basically a direct competitor to the SS and the GT from a track perspective. There's a lot of speculation on what Dodge is planning on doing, but to me, I don't think it makes sense for them to get rid of the Challenger. It really it doesn't add up to me. The Challenger has been such an amazing addition, and if you look at the sales numbers and what they're doing with the Demon and the Hellcat, I think it would be probably not wise from their perspective to fully just uproot that Challenger. It's very rare for a car that's performing well in sales for a company just to be like, all right, we're done, we're going to move on. usually they pull the plug once sales start dropping to a point where it's no longer profitable for the car to be in existence. So I think that you're going to see the combination of the muscle sedan, the Charger, the muscle car of the Challenger, and the Barracuda, the track-focused, light, nimble. It's going to compete with Ford and Chevy. And, you know, that's just my take. Let me know what your thoughts are on this particular topic. It seems like everybody has kind of a theory on what Dodge is planning on doing. And, you know, there's really no right or wrong answer. It's basically what evidence you see out there or what speculation you kind of believe in, and then you can formulate your own thoughts on the topic. So definitely let me know what you think. This is always an interesting topic, and it each time that I make a video on a topic like this, I swear the comments section always gets some new pieces of information, which is great, and a lot of people bring new ideas that I didn't even think about to the table. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what you guys have to say, and if there's anything out there that could probably maybe change my perspective or just anything new that has been brought to the table. So all right, guys, speculation. It's fun. It's fun as hell.